this is Dragonwolf, and this is Wellness Wednesday. Today is talking about the different energies, full moon, new moons, eclipses, planets going retrograde, going direct, astrological signs, constellations, the different when there's solar flares, when there's asteroids out there, when there's different shifts here on our planet. It's about energy. It's about being in different spaces, being around other people, being around animals, being around nature, being in a spiritual sanctuary of some kind. This is about energy. This conversation is about energy. And to understand that our mind, body, spirit is a one connected unit. And everything affects you and you affect everything. So regardless of your spiritual path, regardless of whom you pray to, believe in, all of this is universal. All of this is real. So regardless of whatever your ideas are and belief systems are around that, whether you think that some things are dark and demonic, or this is absolutely 100% true, whatever it is, the truth is God created everything, and everything has God's hand and energy on it. And we are divine beings, and God created everything. So everything has God's energy in it. The leaves, the trees, the grass, the planets, the stars, anything and everything. So to understand this is to understand your environment, to understand yourself. We are affected. We are emitting energy, and we are receiving energy constantly. And it can just be our space. Our bedroom, our living room, our house, our vehicle, where we work, where we go to school, the people we hang out with, families, whatever it happens to be, you are always giving out energy and you're always receiving energy. And everything that's going on, wherever the planets are, whatever is going on in outside of the earth, and where the earth is and what season it's in, and to understand this is to understand the ebbs and flows of what you're going to feel and experience. And this is why sometimes our moods can change, sometimes inexplicably. Like, we don't know, like, some people are more in tune, which is another thing. We all are intuitive, because that's just part of us being a spiritual being. We are spiritual beings in a physical vessel. That's what we are. And we're here to grow. And we grow through the pain and suffering of this world. This plane, this earth, is a physical plane that its all purpose is for pain and suffering. Because it has the strongest potential of growth. And that's the whole purpose, is to experience what is known. Because just because you know something doesn't mean that you fully understand that something. It's when you experience it, with your senses, with your being, that's when you fully know it. So experiencing and as opposed to knowing something is the point. And so we're experiencing. And your energy is affected greatly. This is why it's important for you to have a good sanctuary to be in, to recharge. Whether you're an extrovert or introvert, it doesn't matter. You need to recharge. You need to get away from whatever's going on out there. Your home is typically people's sanctuary. Excuse me. Some people's homes that they live in is with other people, and some of the other people are not peaceful. So your sanctuary might be your bedroom, or might be the bathroom, or might be the shed out back, might be the basement. Whatever you can do to have a sanctuary in your home, it's really important. You need that to be able to detox from whatever you've picked up along the day, for you to just recharge, to calm down, to get your nervous system back into alignment, to have everything back in a peaceful balance. Because especially if you are in a volatile, energetic home, if you go to school or go to work and it's a volatile place, or if you just had a bad encounter, you went to the grocery store and you ran into some very negative, harmful people, situations, whatever it happens to be, this is important mindfulness. You need to get yourself back together, and this is where meditation, breathing exercises, this is where all of this is very helpful, because your system, your nervous system, and how you take in everything, how you perceive everything affects you. It affects your hormones. It affects how your body functions. And if you are in a state of agitation, your cortisol can be raised. Your nervous system is out of balance. You're uncomfortable. Your body wants to be in a state of rest and peace. That is where you have the optimum for your health, overall health. This affects your mind, body, and spirit. Your digestion is a huge alarm system that's telling you either you're in a good, healthy place or you're not. If you have irritability, if things are not functioning properly, there's a good chance that there's something off. And it's not just the food that you eat. You might have a disease that affects that. But that disease can be agitated when your system is not at its optimum, healthiest, restful, peaceful place. So it is very important for you to understand that the energy that goes on around you is important. And this does include full moons, new moons. This includes when the planets go retrograde. This includes when they become in alignment. There's, and you'll see like several planets will be in alignment. This includes the different times of the year. I mean, everything affects us. Some people love certain seasons because of the energy, because of how it feels, because of the temperature, because of more light or less light, what the trees look like, the energy of each season. It affects people differently. Some people love the fall. Some people hate it. Some people love to be in a snowy environment. Some people need sun 100% of the time, or they just don't feel right. All of these elements, all of these different things affect you. And this is about you understanding that, and understanding you need to make steps to be healthy, and understanding energy, understanding what you give out and what comes into you is about being mindful of how to get yourself back to a state of peace, back to a place of balance, but also the energy we give out. That's one other aspect. Some of us give out way too much energy. Some of us are fixers. Some of us are people pleasers. Some of us are perfectionists. Some of us are wanting to control everything in our environment. All of these things are stemmed from a place of trauma, fear-based. And this is part of your healing journey as well, is to figure out why you do certain things that you do, and to get them into a balanced and healthy place so that you function in a healthy, balanced place. And this is about your giving out your energy. Because if you are running all the time and you're constantly busy because you're trying to avoid ever thinking, sitting still, then you're always depleted. And this is not a healthy place for you to be. If you're not able to sit with yourself in quiet, this is something to look at. because that means there's something that you may be wanting to avoid, not pay attention to. Yourself, things you feel, memories, emotions, whatever it is. So you giving out too much of your energy also is important for you to get back into balance. This is where creating boundaries, this is where creating I'm always trying to control my environment. I need to reevaluate that. And it's all about baby steps. You cannot do any of this healing in one fell swoop. So the first step to any healing is mindfulness, is acknowledgement, is recognizing something is not okay. Something is off. Something is out of balance. And allowing yourself to just acknowledge what that is. And then once your conscious mind is aware, then you can start the steps towards what do we do about it. Because our conscious mind and our subconscious mind and our body can be disconnected. Our conscious mind does not process as quickly as our subconscious and our body. They feel it in a fraction of a second. Our mind might be, several seconds to a minute later of recognizing something. So this is where when something happens in our environment and we react, that's your subconscious, your body reacting. And then your mind will eventually come online and be like, this is going on, that's going on, and it'll start processing. So when we are somebody that has triggers and something happens in our environment that triggers us, it is an automatic feeling and response. Whether you actually do it overtly, or you verbally say something, or physically behave in a certain way from it, or you just feel it and something's not right, something's uncomfortable, then this is something that you have memory of, you have trauma of, and your conscious mind takes a minute to get there. And then once it comes online, this oftentimes is where it will dismiss, it will disbelieve, or it will ridicule yourself over it. Like, why do I keep feeling like this? This is ridiculous. This is not that big of a deal. Or you like, you know what? I know that person is saying something and it must be me. Maybe I don't understand how to handle this. When in fact, what that person is doing is actually unhealthy and you know it. And you've been treated in this unhealthy manner before, which has created a painful memory in you. And your conscious mind always shoos it away. It's like, because you've been maybe conditioned to believe this is not something you need to worry about. This is your fault. This is your problem. And if you're seeing this, then it's your misconception. So this is all of what I'm saying will be delved into more in depth and in different videos. But this is just a conversation about energy. So all of these things matter about your energy, and your energy matters. You are an energetic being. You are a spiritual being in a physical vessel, in a physical plane that is extremely dense. And it is tough to be here. It's tough to live here. But we can do it because we have God's divine spark. We have God's love and energy. We have Jesus. We have the Holy Spirit. And even though some that may be watching this do not believe in Jesus or the Holy Spirit or God for that matter, it doesn't negate the fact that this energy is real. Now, these are my belief systems. This is what I subscribe to and follow, and this is who I pray to and look to. Whatever yours is whatever yours is. But at the end of whatever the bottom line truth is, energy is real, and it affects you, it affects me, it affects everybody, and everything is connected. So today, after you've listened to this. Hopefully that you'll be more mindful of energy and maybe taking steps towards trying to get yourself into balance in your environment and within yourself. And this is Dragonwolf, and I love you, and I am here for you on your wellness journey. Have a great day.